There are men today that have died simply because the wives, because of society, what they would say, because they care what the world would say, that they chose that they would rather be widows than to be divorced. Because if they are widowed, oh, the husband died, ew, no judgment. But if they are divorced, they'll be judging them everywhere. They will judge them from here to there. There will be no peace for them. Society, the stigma that they will put on their heads is too much. We need to encourage healthy, peaceful exit. Go do whatever you want to do. If karma go happen, make it happen. Let karma face where you won't face. But let couples go their separate ways in peace. In peace. Whether they live happily ever after or they don't live happily, whatever, let them go in peace than to stay together and end each other's lives. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So in this video I want to speak about Mercy Johnson, right? And you know, she has been accused of being a husband snatcher because the man she's married to used to be married to another lady. Was it America or the UK? But anyways, abroad. And this man went to Nigeria. The story differs. Some people say he was living in Nigeria, the wife was living abroad. Nobody knows. They already had problems. They were living apart. They have two children, by the way. He ended up in a relationship with Mercy Johnson, and then all of that. The stories keep changing. But my stand on it, I'm going to say something else in a minute, but my stand on it is this. When a man decides he doesn't want anymore, or if a woman decides, let people go. That is my stand on it. Okay, so the next thing, when him and Mercy Johnson were about to get married, or when they got married or something, when they did their traditional, the wife that was living abroad came out and started crying out, tell Mercy Johnson to leave my husband alone, tell her she was upset and she was crying, and she was posting the picture of two of them when they did their wedding, pictures of their children and everything. I remember thinking to myself, I don't know that man that I will come out and be crying in public and tell so and so to leave my husband alone. My husband will be small picking. He has made his choice. As painful as it may be, my stand on it is this, that man that is worth crying for will never put you in a position where you have to cry for him. If a man no longer loves you, he doesn't need your energy. He doesn't deserve your energy. He doesn't, you understand? I'm talking about, can I use the words self-preservation? As in, you know what I mean? Nobody is that, I don't believe that a woman is that worthless, or even a man, that someone has decided they don't want you anymore, they want somebody else, and then you will not come and cry for that person that doesn't want you anymore. I made a post years ago in which I said that love is a beautiful thing, but not when you are loving someone that is not loving you. Now, that same man has remained married to Mercy Johnson. They're always on social media, you know, they do content like family content, you know. She's always mostly with her children, but sometimes you see the man and she's a social, what do you call it, influencers, on Instagram influencer as well. She's a Nigerian actress, for those that don't know her. And if you look at them, they look like a happy family. And there are people that are thinking, don't worry, karma is coming, Mercy we see, How many years later? I think you don't enter, you never reach. How many years now? Maybe 12 years? I don't know, 10? And they are still together. Before somebody will say, then why are we talking about you, Ledoche? Why do you know the difference? The man decided, I'll not do it again, and went somewhere else. You understand? He didn't go and then secretly marry one, and then there are now two wives, or trying to force people into a polygamy or whatever. No, this one came out. This guy did not do secret wedding somewhere. He came out publicly to marry Mercy Johnson. He ended one and moved on to someone else. Those that will come and use Bible or whatever, even Bible say if you don't want woman again, give her certificate of divorce. I be no so Bible talk. But at the same time, what I'm saying is this. I understand the area of, you know, marriage, you have to continue. That is true. It's good to continue. But it is better to go your separate ways in peace than to stay together and frustrate each other, stay together. Or you know the one we talk about, domestic violence, because people know a lot of marriages that you hear domestic violence. It is when the love has died, and they are just managing each other because they want to come out in public and answer, they didn't split up. For that reason, they continue, and then out of frustration, bass, one person's life don't finish. Before you know it, one person's life is over, and the other one goes to jail. What is the gain then? I'm not coming here to tell people to divorce. So what I'm saying is that if you don't decide, so it's not me telling you what to decide, but if you have decided you don't want to do anymore, instead of hurt each other or whatever, go your separate ways in peace. The only issue, I would say, is I hope that man is playing a role in the lives of those 2 children he has abroad. I hope he's seeing them. I hope he's going to visit them. He's spending time with them. I hope he's providing financially for them. I hope so, because there's no excuse. When people make all those comments like, don't worry, karma is coming. I don't know whether karma is coming. I'm not a controller of karma. But there are people that have actually, we can't pretend that we've never seen people that is their second marriage, that moved from one relationship, ended up in another one, and that new one works out perfectly. It did happen. That they can end up living happily ever after. It does happen. You understand? It does happen. We've seen cases like that. So the message that I'm trying to bring out here is this. When a marriage has gotten to the point where people no longer want to be together, it takes 2 people for marriage to continue. But if you no longer want to be together, I would rather leave one person, leave one man, or leave one woman in peace. I'm saying this because you see, our society is creating a big problem, but they do not know it. There are a lot of men that their lives have ended today in their marriages because their wives chose to be widowed than to be divorced. I hope it's sinking in. There are men today that have died simply because the wives, because of society, what they would say, because they care what the world would say, that they chose that they would rather be widows than to be divorced. Because if they are widowed, the husband died, ew, no judgment. But if they are divorced, they'll be judging them everywhere. They will judge them from here to there. There will be no peace for them. Society, the stigma that they will put on their heads is too much. We need to encourage healthy, peaceful exit. Go do whatever you want to do. If karma go happen, make it happen. Let karma face where you won't face. But let couples go their separate ways in peace. In peace. Whether they live happily ever after or they don't live happily, whatever, let them go in peace than to stay together and end each other's lives. So that is how I feel about it. As always, this is my opinion. As always, whatever your opinions are, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. With that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.